Hello, and welcome to the recap of the film that proves James Cameron loves blue people and also water and money, obviously. Anyway, a lot of water. This is Avatar. The Way of Water, prepare yourself for a rapid breakdown. We begin where we left off, with Jake Sully, the same human marine who permanently became a six-packed alien. Would you believe he's got a family now? A large one. He and Neytiri have 7 children. That's one more than Angelina Jolie. And their family dynamic is basically a space version of the Brady Bunch. Everything is great until the Sky People, that's the humans, show up again. And who's leading the charge? Only Colonel Miles Quaritch, the villain from the first movie. But wait, he died. That doesn't matter, this is sci-fi. They just uploaded his memories into a big, blue, genetically engineered avatar body, cause why not? Everyone's first priority with billion-dollar avatar technology is resurrect the most unhinged marine they had. Priorities, people. Jake realizes that Quaritch 2.0 is only interested in one thing: him. So, in a stunning display of parental responsibility, Jake uproots his entire family and decides to say adios. He says, "I've got to protect my clan," which apparently means running to the farthest possible place on the planet. Where do they go? To the ocean, naturally. Because when the land is too dangerous, the obvious move is to live in an environment where your species can't breathe unassisted. Absolutely genius. They show up at the Reef People's village, the Metkayina clan. These blue people are thinner, have slightly different patterns, and they're really good at holding their breath. Our forest family, the Sullys, are basically the awkward, pale-skinned tourists who keep tripping over the coral and generally embarrassing themselves with harmless ignorance. Sort of like Americans. Anyway, Jake's eldest son, Nediam, is perfect, of course. His second son, Loak, is an absolute magnet for trouble. He's the Bart Simpson of the Na'vi. The most important character, however, is a giant, majestic whale dolphin called a tulkun. Loak befriends one named Payakun, who is basically the outcast, misunderstood dog of the ocean. Turns out whalers are hunting these tulkun for one single, incredibly expensive, magical fluid in their brains that stops humans from aging. It's the ultimate anti-aging cream, extracted via harpoon. Cool. The last hour of the film is a non-stop, visually stunning aquatic battle royale. Quaritch 2.0 and the whalers show up, looking for the Sullys and that priceless whale brain juice. There are sinking boats, kids trapped underwater, and more near-drowning incidents than Friday the 13th. Unfortunately, Jake's oldest son and heir doesn't survive. In the final showdown, Jake and Quaritch have a very wet, very personal fight, and for the second time, Jake barely wins. The villains are momentarily defeated, the whaler's boat sinks, and everyone is emotionally exhausted. So, to recap, Jake Sully still can't catch a break. His kids cause him endless grief, and James Cameron successfully convinced the entire world to sit in a movie theater for 3 hours watching digitalized objects swim. It's a beautiful, waterlogged spectacle that ends exactly where it began, with the Sully family standing together and staring off into a slightly less safe distance.